Hello students, this is Mr. Bornheimer, and this is a quick 5-minute video or less on atomic theory and some of the things you might see on tomorrow's scientists quiz. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, you're going to see several different scientists. Let's go through them real quick. You're going to see Democritus. Okay, you're also, I want to spell it right. Okay, you're going to see Democritus. You're also going to go ahead and see Aristotle. Chronologically, we were also then going to look at Dalton. Okay, and remember his significant contributions. Then there was, let's see, Dalton, then J.J. Thomson. Okay, and then there was Rutherford. And right about that same time, there was a guy by the name of Niels Bohr. Then we kind of follow this up with Heisenberg and Schrodinger. Okay, so that should be 8. Let's see. Bingo. Okay, here we go. Each one of these people, as we have learned over the last week, has contributed significantly to atomic theory. The reason that we study this important part of the historical aspect of the atom is to give us an appreciation for where we started as a human race in our understanding of the atomic world and where we've come and where we're at. So this isn't really necessary for understanding the current model per se, but it does give us a great appreciation, and in science, it's important to understand where we've come from to help us then gauge where we can and might go. So each of these guys contributed something very significant, of which you need to know for tomorrow's quiz. So I'm just going to do this quickly. I'm going to give a quick rundown on each of their major contributions. First of all, Democritus gave us, or first started us thinking about this idea of atomos. That we have these indivisible or undividable particles that comprise everything. And then there was Aristotle, and Aristotle did not believe in this idea of something being undividable. And so he kind of presented us with the possibility, so to speak, that things could still be divided. Okay, so eventually his idea of basically infinity, that we could keep dividing forever, has kind of led us to find particles smaller than atoms. Okay, so we can kind of almost contribute his idea of infinity to that. Now, he had some other ideas like earth, air, water, and fire, and that might help you in recognizing some of his contributions tomorrow. Then there was this guy named Dalton, and Dalton's major contribution was he kind of gave us the first atomic theory. However, we have since revised that, and so that leads us on to this next point. Then there's J.J. Thomson, the man. And J.J.'s major contribution was that he basically discovered the electron. And that was major because it kind of led to this idea of subatomic particles. Okay, then there was Rutherford, and he kind of helped us figure out this nucleus business, that there's this mass and it's in this dense region in the center of an atom. And the thing about Rutherford, which is so fascinating, is that he used this really great experiment called the gold foil experiment. Okay, so maybe that's something you want to remember. Then there was Bohr, and Bohr gave us kind of this idea that electrons orbit the nucleus. However, we needed to revise that idea because then Heisenberg said with his uncertainty principle that we can't actually know the exact position of an electron. And of course, there is some crazy math involved here. Lastly, there was Schrodinger, and Schrodinger gave us the idea that with this big, long probability equation that we can actually kind of figure out where the probable location of an electron might be, and called an electron cloud. Okay, so each one of these guys kind of gave us this understanding of the atom. This has been a 5-minute video to help you prepare for your quiz. I hope you have a great night. This is Mr. Bornheimer signing off.